Hey everyone, it's Jack from cultaholic.com, back again with another sick news video. According to PW Insider, there is a big match being filmed today at the Hardy compound in North Carolina. I think that reveals which match it is pretty much. Apparently, yes, the ultimate deletion, the showdown between broken Matt Hardy and broken Bray Wyatt is being filmed today. Could this be the saving grace for the careers of both Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt? Obviously, Matt Hardy has reinvented himself over the past few years, but has hit a bit of a speed bump in WWE where his gimmick seems to have been limited. Now they have the full rights to the gimmick. Jeremy Borash is on board, and it looks as though he's finally going to get one of those big, silly, zany matches filmed at the Hardy compound, like the ones that reboosted his popularity back in Impact Wrestling. Now the big question here is whether Vanguard 1 will be involved. He appeared on the Tron during Monday Night Raw, making his Raw debut, I guess, if a drone can make a debut. Will, King Maxwell be involved? Senor Benjamin, all of the supporting characters, Reby Hardy as well, all the supporting characters from the Broken Universe, and especially the nefarious brother Nero, Jeff Hardy, who's been injured for a little while, but underwent successful surgery back in October and has apparently, as we reported a couple of days ago, been cleared to return to action. I don't know whether he'd be needing to do too much physically. They could probably limit his involvement if he wasn't quite ready to get stuck in again, but it's encouraging signs for Matt Hardy indeed. Hopefully, he can get right back on track again where he left off in Impact Wrestling. Secondly, sticking with PW Insider, they have reported that Drew McIntyre, former NXT champion Drew McIntyre, has been reportedly training in the ring again, lifting weights and that sort of thing at the Performance Center, indicating that he is close to a return. McIntyre, of course, was injured at NXT TakeOver, I think War Games, in that match against Andrade Cien Almas, where he lost the NXT Championship. But now, hopefully, he's going to get back on track and really kick on again in NXT, because he was the champion. He was a big deal. And it was really unfortunate timing that he got injured when he did. There was even a debate over whether the belt was meant to change hands, because he seemed to get injured in the very last move of the match. But I think my gut instinct after watching the match seems to suggest that Almas was going to win the title anyway. But if Drew had the wherewithal to not kick out and recognize that he was injured, fair enough, I guess. But no, I reckon that the belt switch was meant to happen. But it's all good news for Drew, one of the most impressive wrestlers on the independent scene over the past few years, and fully deserving of his return to the WWE fold. So, got really intense there at the end. Well done, Drew. Hopefully he's back in no time. And finally, 5 Star Wrestling, probably the UK's most controversial promotion after securing that TV deal and then putting out shows of mixed quality, I'm going to say, and not selling too many tickets relative to the venues that they're booking. They've done an announcement on their website suggesting that Zach Gibson is leaving the company, leaving the promotion. He can't take any further bookings because of commitments elsewhere. But in the world of wrestling, which other promotions are big enough to secure that sort of exclusivity from a wrestler? I mean, WWE, or maybe someone based abroad. I guess it's not definitely WWE, could be New Japan, but the way that Zach Gibson is and his persona is very much based around mic skills and charisma and all that sort of thing. So maybe he has secured himself a WWE contract. More on that story as it develops. If you haven't seen Zach Gibson before, his gimmick is that of Liverpool's #1. Liverpool is a region in the UK. He speaks with a very thick accent when he needs to, although I guess he could tone it down if he was broadcasting himself to a global audience. And he's just an expert at getting heat from the crowd. Oftentimes, I've seen promos from Zach Gibson where the crowd hasn't let him speak because they're booing him so heavily. He's a very, very good heel indeed. And if this is a WWE contract that he has been offered, then fair play to him, and I think it's richly deserved. Great in the ring as well, I forgot to mention. Great in the ring. That's all the news for now. Thank you for watching this update. I've been Jack from cultaholic.com. Please check out our Patreon, patreon.com/cultaholic. You can follow me on Twitter at JackTheJobber. You can follow all of us at Cultaholic, and never forget to join us.